Hello my wonderful people, you're welcome back to this channel. I want to say a very big thank you for all who have been sharing, watching and subscribing to this channel. May God bless you tremendously in Jesus' name. And perhaps you're new here, you've not subscribed before, please just hit the red subscribe button below. Don't just watch our content and walk away. Please hit the red subscribe button below. Support us to bring more juicy news to your hearing. So like we say, we have another juicy news for you today. Without much ado, let's hop to it. If you've been following us vividly on this channel, you will see one of the videos we posted here last week about pro-Trump supporters riot at the state capitol. You can just revert to the video to have a better understanding about this particular one we have for you today. Excuse me. And pursuant to that riot, the support Trump gave to the mob that stormed the state capitol last week, House of Representatives embarked on an impeachment resolution accusing Trump of inciting violence against the United States government. So the United States House debated impeaching Trump for inciting of insurrection after a pro-Trump mob stormed the United States Capitol, and of which the sources of the resolution will make Trump the first United States president in history to be impeached twice. It might also prevent Donald Trump from holding any public post or office in the nearest future. So right about now, without much ado, the House has passed the articles of impeachment against Donald Trump. And for the second time in 30 months, and also for the fourth time in American history, the Senate will again embark on yet another impeachment trial, the second for President Donald Trump. But much has changed since the House first passed articles of impeachment against Trump. The president's term, that is Donald Trump's term in office, expires next week. So there is a new administration coming in with new legislative priorities. And as a result of this, much remains unknown about how the trial will play out this time. Now that the House has approved an article of impeachment accusing Trump of inciting violence against the United States government, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi essentially determines when the trial starts. Proceedings are triggered when Pelosi authorizes the House impeachment managers, who she formally appointed on Wednesday, to formally deliver the article to the Senate chamber. But the Senate need to be in session to confirm receipt of same, and they are not expected to reconvene until January 19th. So, with the trial starting as soon as next week, the president, that is Donald Trump, has yet to organize a defense team, and many of the lawyers involved the last time, that is in his first impeachment, do not plan to return for second round. During the impeachment trial last winter, Trump's legal team and the House managers were each allotted up to 24 hours to represent their arguments. Trump's team used about half of that time to mount up, their defense. Senate Republicans blocked witnesses from being called for the trial, so Trump's legal team did not, dispose them. But the president currently lacks a comprehensive legal strategy, according to sources close to Donald Trump, who said his top lawyers have refused to represent him on this, matter of impeachment this time around. Trump has asked his top aides how a Senate trial could look like this time around, and even raised the idea of testifying himself, which his advisor, dissuaded him from pursuing. At this point, however, it remains unclear whether or not the core defense of the Trump team would focus on the event of January 6th, that is the mob attack on the state capitol, or whether his lawyer would attempt to challenge whether a trial can even occur once Trump becomes a former president. Given that a trial is all but certain, that is, this trial will only take place after Trump leaves White House. And there have been a lot of questions about the constitutionality of it taking place at all. Because it has been said that the final verdict would be reached until after President Trump had left office. So there have been a lot of questions, flying in the air, going here and there, about Trump's second impeachment trial. Excuse me, please. Which will be the first to occur after the president facing impeachment has left office. And so some lawmakers and constitutional scholars even ask questions about whether or not putting a former president on trial is constitutional. In a statement released late Wednesday evening, Senator Tom Cotton argued that the Senate doesn't have the authority to hold a trial once Trump has left office. But not all scholars are in agreement with this statement being canvassed by Senator Tom Cotton. Some scholars have argued that Congress has full authority to pursue impeachment for actions taken at the back end of a president's term, in an effort to disqualify such president from holding future office. However, some people say it would basically say a president can be held accountable for the things that he does in the final weeks or months in office. However, none of this seems to bother the president-elect Joe Biden as he unveils his economic plan to tackle the coronavirus pandemic gripping the United States, promising to deliver 100 million shots of the COVID-19 vaccine by the end of his first 100 days in office. He urged more bipartisanship to get his recovery plan through Congress and said he would move heaven and earth to get it done. Now that Donald Trump has been officially impeached for the second time, can he run again? The United States House of Representatives has just voted to impeach him for the second time. So, my wonderful people, this is where we draw the curtain on today's wonderful juicy news. Tune in for more juicy news that we will be bringing to you. And please, like I said earlier on, at the beginning of this video, please subscribe. Hit the red subscribe button.